Okay, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. This is John Moody of Moody Mystery. You may notice I'm not wearing my usual headset because I'm trying a couple new mics. Trying to try a couple microphones. This one was on sale for like $15, so I thought I'd give it a try. So just let me know how it is. Just let me know how it is. Took me a while to get the audio right, but so if I'm in a bit of a strange position, it could be because I'm trying to speak into the microphone. Honestly, I probably would go best with either a wireless mic or B use the plug-in and find a way to not like use the headphones. You know, that's another possibility. I may try a couple of those. Okay, so where are we? We're at the Phantasie. We're at split water now. So if I train everyone, it says that no one is wise enough to train you. Okay, probably should go so I can at least. Let's put the sound. Okay. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, and that pretty much it tells us that with everything. What I did is I actually did some grinding off screen. Got everyone up to level 15, which is the maximum level. How I did that was there's a Zeus. What you do is if in the temple, if you deface the statue of a god, Zeus comes out and attacks you. So how I defeated Zeus is pretty much Fire Flash 4. For the first round, I got a fire elemental, added it to my party so that way I could do the summon elemental. And of course the fire elemental can cast, Fire Flash, so I actually had 6 characters except for the thief that could not cast Fire Flash. So, and I actually got some pretty good weapons. I think minimum everyone has God robes. Some of them have God armor, which is like 11 points. The weapons, I think there's of course the God knife, but some of them have God maces, God axes, and I think the biggest you can get in the game is a God sword. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, and unfortunately it seems like there's a lot of static with the microphone, so I may need to adjust that. So the problem is even when I turn it down, so what's happening is I either have to go low with the microphone and yeah. So essentially what I have to do is go a bit low with the mic. So don't be surprised if on Wednesday that I go back to my headset. Wait a minute, okay. Okay, hold on. I actually have an idea. I'm gonna try something. Okay, aha, it worked. Oh, it worked perfectly. So in fact, what I can do, I can still speak normally, but I don't have to worry about the headphones. Okay. So we're on the last dungeon here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cast the spell, and we're actually going to go all the way back. We're going to do teleportation, transportation. We're actually going to go all the way back to Pelennor. You may wonder why, because if we go south of Pelennor, there's an ocean, but I believe the dungeon of the Black Knights is south of Pelennor. We have to do a lot of swimming. Of course, you know, with swimming, this is much better. This is not. This is working out great. Okay, still got it good. So what we're gonna do is So first, we got some scrolls that we picked up, so we're going to read them. Save the game. You always want to save. Save early. Save often. Okay. So option use item. Okay, scroll 16. Okay. The fortress of the Fortress of Black Knights located on a large isle in eastern Gelnor. It is the palace from which the Black Knights maintain their reign of terror. The leader of the Black Knights is a Black Lord who always stays within the fortress. He carries the wand of Nicodemus and other artifacts of power. No mortal has ever seen him and lived to tell of it. Ooh. This guy seems okay. Scroll 18. Report number 3 from Philman the Sage. The Black Lord seems to draw his power from his hoard of magic gems and the wand of Nicodemus. If these were destroyed, he probably would be much less powerful. However, the wand can be used by mortals as a very powerful weapon against evil, so it should not be destroyed if possible. Okay. What they're saying is, hey, don't destroy the wand. Okay, we already know this, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Okay, so essentially if we encounter the Black Knight, what we need to do is we need to destroy the gems. Destroy any gems, jewels, or anything related to the Black Knight. So let's exit. If you look in the over there, you see the whatchamacallit. There's that's probably the fortress of the Black Knights, and in fact it is. Okay, so keep in mind this is probably going to be the toughest dungeon that we've done. A dungeon. Enter yes. Okay. A dark, eerie stone passage. The party members feel the force of evil about them, but they somehow have the courage to continue. Okay. This is where the God rune comes into play. If we didn't have the God rune, what would happen is our party would flee. But because we have the God rune, we can move on. Now, this is what I want to know. What happens if, let's say, you're not able to pick the lock? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's see what they are. 4 Black Knights. 4 Black Knights. two Black Knights. We're gonna fight them, and we're all gonna thrust. We're gonna thrust at the Black Knights. They're tough to kill. Now, if you notice, our party's pretty darn buff. All of our priests have over 200 hit points. Thief has about 150, and our wizards have about 120. So, pretty nice. Okay. What I'm going to see is how well we do against the Black Knights. Okay, we're getting some pretty good damage. Okay, so they're only doing 1 damage when they hit us, which is pretty darn good. I'm preparing this for the long haul, so I don't know how many... So I'm not really interested in doing a lot of... casting a lot of spells if I can help it. Right now, we're doing a lot of 1 damage. Okay, that's a 10. 4. See, these monsters are usually tough to hit. So, I'm going to threaten them some... They don't respond. I didn't think so. Okay. We're slowly mowing them down. It's taking a while, but it's... You know, it's... Okay. I like to threaten them every so often just to keep them honest. Now, what happens if, let's say, oh, good, 1 died. What happens if you're not able to pick either of the locks? Probably what you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to leave and not save the dungeon. Okay, this is a guard room. Wizard 1 hears monsters. Go back. Okay, what is this? Ooh, it's a high devil. I actually like fighting high devils because they're actually pretty easy to kill. They don't do a lot of they do melee, but they don't do a lot of damage. They do cast spells, but a lot of their spells aren't what I would call super, like, you know, deadly. Now, by the way, we're not going to really be picking up items much because, you know, we've got a pretty good party already. We've already got a pretty good party. We got all the weapons we need. We've got all the armor we need. We've got all the shields we need. We're flush with gold. And in fact, I think each of their characters has 65,535 gold. Now, if you're wondering if that number sounds familiar, it's one less than 65,536. I forget if that's 2 to the 10 or 2 to the 11, but essentially it's the maximum. I think it's 2 to the 16, so it's the maximum. So essentially the amount of gold is held in, I think, like 2 bytes. And so once you get to that point, you can't go much higher. Okay, so a dark, eerie stone passage. Wizard 1 hears monsters. Go back. Sorry. Whoa. What the bleep is that? Whew. Wow. Okay, that is a Dragon King. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one of my wizards cast a Fire Flash 4. We're gonna use our spells. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we got lucky. The Dragon King did not decide to breathe. Okay. Did not have anything. You know, usually when you go after Dragon Kings, they usually have like pretty good stuff. You know. Okay, another dark eerie stone. Wizard 2 spots a trap. Disarm it? Of course. Who would disarm? Come on, thief. Booyah, thief. Okay. I knew it. Thief 1, here's monsters. Go back. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, ooh, we have a high demon and a bunch of skeletons. Ooh, skeletons. Ooh. Now, one thing I know about high demons is they love to cast spells, and the spells they cast are pretty vicious. Now, since they're in the first rank, how the spells work? There's the Fire Flash always hits someone in the back rank first. So in other words, even if we tried to Fire Flash, the high demon's not going to get hit. So what we're going to do, we're just going to thrust. We're going to thrust because the high demon, you know, remember, now high demon has pretty good armor class, so if you're going to try to fight the high demon, you're going to want to thrust. Hopefully the fact that we're meleeing means maybe the high demon is also going to melee, especially since the high demon is in the first row. You know, like if the high demon were, let's say, in row number 3, it's very likely that that high demon is going to be doing let's just say using spells, which I don't want. Okay, so we're going to go up to fight. Okay, getting some good damage. Ooh, 22, yeah. 21. 19, heck yeah. 25. Okay, good. The high demon decided to melee, which was good. I mean, I don't mind that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just want to check something real quick. Okay. That is really strange. Okay. Okay, so now the problem is now the high demon is back in the third row. So now what's going to happen is, but what we want to do is we can thrust at rank 3, and maybe that'll help with the high demon. Hopefully he won't really rain down on us with a nasty spell. Let's knock on wood. Okay, right now skeletons are giving us paper cuts. Darn, we only did 7 damage. Whoa, Priest 2 took 68 damage. See what I mean about having spells like that? I probably should have cast a Fire Flash against the High Demon, but I didn't want to waste spell points. I'm going to be a little bit conservative on the spell points. Okay, good. Now, Halberd plus 5 normally is a pretty darn good weapon. But that being said, that's actually a 20-point weapon. And the lowest that we have in our arsenal is like 22 points. Okay. So now we have another guard room. Okay, so what I want to do, I just want to inspect one of the party members because I want to... Yeah. So skills. So one thing that... So these are the skills. Notice that listen is 47%. So, you know, that's why you hear, you know, someone hears monsters. It's the equipment, God sword, God robes, and a God shield. So let's just say they're pretty well equipped. Okay. We got more Black Knights. So again, we're going to go back to thrusting. We're not going to do much of anything exciting, though. We're just going to thrust. Okay, looks like our turn's up. So we're going to thrust again. Let's see. Wizard 1's a bit marginal, but other than that, we're okay. What I'm saying is I'm not worried. I'm not like worried about having having someone like, die. Although we do want to, okay, ooh, cool. Killed one of the Black Knights. Now, actually outside, once you get enough of a level, Black Knights are pretty cool to kill because they do give you a good bit of gold. I'd say their gold to experience point ratio is probably about the best there is. But they usually don't. We usually don't get treasure from them. Okay, and more Black Knights. Okay, Priest 2's a little on the low side, but I'm not worried yet because Priest 2, they still have over 100. It's still in triple digits when it comes to hit points. My worry is when they get into like double digits. Okay, so we're gonna fight again. Now remember, so I'm gonna, while this is going on, I'm gonna put up some reminders. Okay, so we're gonna hope everyone's doing well. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go back to fighting again. So we got one down. We're going down, one to go. Okay. Okay, so now it looks like we have a long passage here. Now, by the way, I remember playing this game a long time ago. And there's actually 8 of these passages. But only one of them actually takes you to the Black Knight. So, and I think if I remember correctly, it was this one. Oh, what are we? Ooh, what is that thing? Oh, it's a water elemental. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's just my opinion, but I think the Commodore rendering is a lot better. The graphics aren't as good. Now these are really nice, fancy graphics, but honestly, I think the Commodore does a better job with a lot of the monsters. They're a little bit plainer, but they're really, like, for example, like the water elementals are actually blue, and like the blue oozes are actually blue. Okay. And by the way, Cincinnati just scored. So it's Cincinnati 12, 12's KC 13. I was also very pleased that the Eagles won. Kind of feel bad for San Francisco because they actually went down. They were actually down to like 4th string quarterback because Purdy got hurt. And then the 4th string quarterback got, Purdy's backup got hurt, so Purdy had to come back in, and it's like, ugh, that's a tough thing. Okay, so we're gonna look again. I always like to look ahead. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. This is John Moody of Moody Mystery. I also go by. I've also been accepted into the Ultima Dragons, so. My Ultimate Dragon name is Moody Rocks 21 Dragon. Okay, Thief. Thief 1 succeeds. So let's looky-loo. Ooh, okay. Ooh, now you see here, you see that there's an O. And so what that O means is that's gonna do something funky. Okay, so let's exit. Okay, the party is moved. Okay, apparently, okay. Ooh, so we're over here. Okay, so we're going to look around. Dark Eerie Stone Passage, and let's see. I think this is a High Devil. Yeah, because it's the High Devil. It has horns and of course, this being the final dungeon, you think they're just going to give us an ordinary devil? Oh no, let's give them a High Devil. Well, High Devil, how are you? If you're wondering about why I'm not wearing earmuffs, I am. It's just they're around my neck. I bought a microphone for 15 bucks just to see how it would work, and I don't think it worked well. Because there was a lot of what I would call noise. Because even when my mic was quiet, it was like my bars on the my bars on like the audio input capture were still somewhat up to the green. So it tells me that. That being said, I paid 15 bucks for it on a whim, so I'm not going to be too upset about it. Okay, so let's see party options. As I said, this is Phantasie. I'm in the dungeon of the Black Lord. Okay. Ringmail 1, nope. Sped 'em? Nope. We don't need stuff anymore. I mean, as I said, when I grinded, I essentially was killing Zeus. Killing Zeus a lot, and sometimes we'd get some really cool stuff. And I actually noticed the limitation of the game because it gave me like 1,000,000 experience points. But then when I went to it only it rolled over. The bite. Okay, so exit. Okay, ooh boy. Okay. Okay. Ooh, 24. See, we've got top of the line weapons. Okay. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I think the game's running a little bit fast. And that I use DOSBox. I use DOSBox for a lot of my DOS emulation. And it works. I really like it a lot. I think it does a great job. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay, monsters killed. Okay. Ooh, banded mail. I like that, but we got better. I mean, come on, god robes. How can you do better than god robes? Except god armor. Well, halberd +6. I'm going to keep it. Now what I'm going to do also is I'm actually going to I may need to do it at some point, so I better be prepared when I do. Usually at some point the copy protection comes into play. And with copy protection, that it's like you have to look up the manual. That's how they used to do that. Okay. When you enter this large room, you are attacked by black knights. A large figure in the back of the room gets up off a throne and runs out through a secret door. Ooh. Oh, fortunately we only have one black knight. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to refill my cup. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. Okay, nothing really stands out right now. Wizard 1's a little bit down, but I'm not overly concerned. Okay, so this is a simple throne room. I'm gonna do a look-ski. Okay, exit. Okay, so there is a great deal of gold here. Remember the thing, we destroy everything, so we're gonna destroy it. It is destroyed. There are many gems here. Destroy them. It is destroyed. There is a large empty throne here. Destroy it. It is destroyed. Okay, so now, so exit. You see the Black Lord several feet ahead of you. He waves his wand and a lightning bolt comes forth toward you. Okay. That's actually not a lot of damage. Now remember that because we destroyed everything, the Black Lord is not as powerful. You see the Black Lord several feet in front of you. He waves his wand and a lightning bolt comes forth toward you. Okay, a little bit more damage. You see the Black Lord several feet ahead of you. He waves his wand and a lightning bolt comes forth toward you. Everyone took damage that time. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. Okay, I know what's gonna happen. You see the Black Lord several feet ahead of you. He waves his wand and a lightning bolt comes forth towards you. Well, yippee-ki-yay, here we go again. Okay. So let's look at our party health. Okay, so the only person I'm really worried about, actually people, I'm worried about Wizard 1 and Priest 2. Okay. So Priest 2, you're going to cast Healing 4. You're going to cast it on yourself. Priest 3, you're going to cast a Healing 3, and you're going to cast it on Wizard 1. Really? So Priest 1, you're going to cast a Healing 4, and you're going to cast it on Wizard 1. There, that's better. Okay. Okay. The Black Lord is standing here at the end of the passage waiting for you. Hello, Black Lord. Guess what? We're gonna frickin' kick your butt. The Black Lord waves his wand and casts a spell. The earth trembles and splits into a north-south fissure. He tosses his wand to the north and runs south. The earth continues to tremble. Okay. So now we have a decision to make here. Which way do we go? Do we go north or do we go south? Well, what I'm going to do is go for the wand or go for the Black Lord. Oh boy. Decisions. What do we do? Panic. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, so now we're inside a fissure in the earth. Okay, we've decided to go for the wand. The wand lies on the ground here. Now remember, we could destroy it, but we're going to take it. You find wand, keep it, yes. The earth trembles again. Okay. And of course, we get you know what? So I'm gonna look it up again. Yahoo. Okay. Phantasie manual PC. Cincinnati and KC. They're right now tied at 13. So who's gonna play the Eagles? Is it going to be? It's a medium shield +3. And what I like is that they don't try to trick you. You know, let's see. Medium shield +3. Oh, it's 11. There appears to be no way out. Okay. So we're going to wave the wand. The party is moved. Okay, so we are here. Strange misty room. An old man sitting in a corner says, "My friends, I am Filman the Sage. You have 3 options." Okay, so I wanted to get scroll 17. So I want to fight the Lord. Okay, I want to fight the Lord. "A wise decision, my friends," says Phil, and his emotions with his hands, and he casts a spell. I like how they say this. Party is teleportated. Okay, inside. We are now inside a fissure in the earth. Okay. Let's do another looky-loo. Let's do another looky-loo. Let's do another looky-loo. Okay. Okay, so what we did, we got the wand. And so waving the wand got us out. We then went to see Filman the Sage. And now what we're going after the frickin' Black Lord. I just want to see something on weapons. It actually goes all the way up to halberd +7. But they say, at least they say, okay, so. The earth trembles again. The Black Lord jumps out from a crevice and attacks you. Monsters appear. Okay, now the Black Lord did a lot of damage to us, but didn't do a lot of damage, so that's a good thing. Okay. So let's fight the Black Lord. Let's see. We could do all. You know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna do fire. We're gonna do a bunch of fire flashes. We're just going to fire flash for his butt. Well, except for the... Okay. Black Lord? Okay, so we're now fighting the Black Lord here. Okay, Black Lord's continuing to melee, but not doing a really good job of it, honestly. He's like, okay, 4 damage. Now, ooh, 15. That was a bit tough. That being said, honestly, it's what's happening is the Black Lord is is pretty weakened because we destroyed the throne, we destroyed the gems, and so it was really not doing a really good job. So right now we're damaging him with Fire Flash 4s, which essentially Fire Flash is good for it's good at a single character, but it really can do a lot of damage. Ooh, 69 damage. Monsters killed. Kate Survivor gets 42,000 XP and 16,666 gold pieces. Okay, where are we? Okay, so it looks like we're somewhere, and it looks like Zeus is here. Okay. Hello, Zeus. At least someone say something, or at least, you know, it seems like, okay, we're like, you know, it seems like we're stuck. Okay. Well done, my small friends. You have removed a great evil from Gelnor. Your quest is over. Now go and rest to prepare you for the next adventure. I grant you your first divine spell. So, you will learn later how to use it properly in Phantasie 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're now back in Pelennor. Okay. So we're going to distribute. Let's see what we have. Ooh, wand. So now we're going to distribute the wand and the rings. Okay. God sword, God axe, God axe. Okay, halberd plus 6. You see, that's nothing exciting. Okay, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bank. We're going to deposit our money that we got from selling. So we're going to save the game. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at what we've got. Okay, so do we have a divine spell? And I think everyone does. Yep. Okay. So what's happened is all of our characters have gotten the divine spell, which is a good thing. Okay. Um. Okay, so let's go to the mystic. The wise old mystic peers into his crystal ball and speaks. Your score is 112. You are supreme beings. And see, the thing is, that's actually the maximum score that you can get. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we have solved. Looks like we've solved Phantasie. I'll tell you what, it was a good journey, but hey, you know, we did well. You know, I think we've only had about 2 or 3 deaths, which is pretty darn good. So I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm doing, I'm waiting around a little bit because I'm not sure what I want to do. There's a part of me that wants to play another game, but there's also a part of me that wants to raid someone because I see some cool people out there who I think would be cool to raid. Oh boy. So I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wait a while. But I mean, right now I'm not. I was gonna stream tonight because I had something came up on Monday, so I'm gonna be doing that instead. That being said, um, usually I'm gonna probably try to get back into a more like, how can I say this nicely? More, I guess, more structured schedule. You know. Okay, what I'm waiting for, there's another streamer I'm waiting to show up so I can. Okay, good. Okay, so I already know who I'm. So what we're gonna do is there's a person D Forte. He's playing Pitfall right now. He does streams a lot of the Wizardry 8, the Wizardry series. I think mainly 8. He also I think does some video game game reviews. So we're gonna send it to D Forte, and I'm hoping that he'll be flattered that I'm rating him. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, so we're done with this. Okay, call that down. We're gonna raid. Stick around for the raid, y'all.